We need to talk about perfectionism and how it's holding you back in your business right now. This is a topic of conversation that comes up for a lot of entrepreneurs, especially when you're first starting, because we're a society that teaches that you need to be perfect, especially as women, to succeed, right? And so the thing with business is that nothing is ever going to be perfect. Actually, with life in general, like nothing is ever going to be perfect. And so the minute you feel like everything needs to be perfect for you to actually start and to actually sell, you don't realize that you are self-sabotaging your own success. The idea that you need to be perfect actually comes from typically the fear of failure or the fear of rejection, i.e., if I put this out there and it doesn't go as planned, or if I put this out there and people don't like it, what are they going to think about me? I'm going to fail. I'm going to look like a fraud. I'm going to XYZ. Who knows what's going on in your silly little mind, but it typically stems from this fear. But if you want to hit, $20,000+ months in your business, you need to release this fear of rejection because it's gonna happen. Like, I hate to break it to you, and maybe this will shift your perspective, but it is going to happen. It's inevitable in business. There is going to be a point where someone rejects you, or where you have a client that's unhappy, or where, something doesn't go as planned, or an offer doesn't sell out. It is going to happen. And so when you don't allow yourself to take the risk, you also don't give yourself the opportunity to have amazing results, or to have a situation where that doesn't happen and you instead hit your first $100,000 month. What I need you to know about perfectionism is that it is a form of self-sabotage. So when you're not creating the content, when you're not putting that offer out there, when you feel like the offer needs to be perfect before you start selling it, that is a form of self-sabotage, and it's okay. It's so normal, but there's a way to move through it, and that thing is called hypnotherapy. My clients regularly see amazing results, like hitting, $5,000 in 10 weeks in my programs, or hitting their first $100,000 month, or, charging $10,000 plus for their services and hitting their first $30,000 month as a service provider. And this is because of the use of hypnotherapy and moving through this fear of rejection, fear of failure, and moving through this perfectionism. On the other side of that is a lot of money. Once you realize that business is a mindset game and a mind game and not a strategy game, everything changes, and you stop feeling like you have to work constantly to make more money. It all becomes easier, and you start making a lot more money. So if you're ready to move through these fears and to be like, I am the best damn thing to ever happen to my clients, and show up accordingly and make a lot of money because of it, you need to DM me hypnotherapy on Instagram, and we need to move through these fears together.